Steelers defeat the Bengals, the lowly Jake Browning Bengals, because what the fuck else was he supposed to do? Because we didn't hurt Joe Burrow. The Ravens did. 16-10.
Damn.
16-10.
Well, that was a struggle.
Oh, was it? You didn't watch it. It wasn't.
It was.
So what, that's what I'm saying. That's why I call you a homer, yo. Because y'all won the game 16-10.
Y'all struggle.
Y'all literally struggle in that game. Like y'all struggle.
No, we didn't. Okay. No, we didn't.
You're gonna throw that for you. Gonna throw to y'all finally correct the 400 numbers. I'm sure you're gonna throw
that. 7-3 with a minute 30 left. It was
7-3 with a minute left in the game, and I was holding. What are you talking about? Y'all struggled to win the game. Let's be real here.
Didn't y'all have a play?
You can't say y'all. It was you cannot sit here and say the Bengals didn't have a chance to win in a 7-3 with a minute and a half left to go in the game. That makes no sense. That's not even. All right, okay.
We didn't, and we scored before that. What are you talking about? We scored in the third. Yeah, what are you talking about?
It was 7-3 with a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. That's when y'all just scored to make it 10-7. That's a game. That's a one-score game going into the fourth quarter. So how was it? So we
scored in the third. We scored in the third, and they didn't score besides the field goal. They didn't score a touchdown since the first.
But how didn't they have a chance? But you said they didn't have a chance to win the game when they
didn't. They did. Did you watch the game? They did not.
Because you said any
they did not have a chance to win that game. That game was not close. That game was not close. It was not close.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't. Did you watch it?
I respect it. I watched it.
Did you watch it?
And I was also watching the game and realized they was winning the game for 3/4 of the game. How can they not have a chance to win? They were beating y'all for 3/4 of the game, Sko.
Okay.
Like they weren't. That's a fact. They were outplaying y'all. Regardless if y'all was putting on numbers, they were literally outplaying y'all for 3/4 of the game.
They scored 3 points after the second quarter.
Jake Brown did some dumbass shit.
They scored 3 points after the second quarter.
Okay.
We scored in the third and fourth. They scored 3 points.
I'm not saying that y'all was going to ultimately win the game, but you said
they scored 3 points.
No chance to win the game.
They scored 3 points for the rest of the game. They didn't come close to scoring. They didn't.
Yo, he threw an interception inside the 20. That's coming close to scoring.
So
I'm cutting it. Y'all defense did what y'all do, but for you to say,
what are you talking about?
But they kicked that field goal was 10-3 though. You see what I'm saying?
And not to mention, because it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because it happened. But how they got in the field, how they got in the red zone for the first touchdown was on some fluky shit. It was a dropped interception. It was a dropped interception.
Who dropped it?
It was a drop linebacker, Mikal Walker. He dropped the interception.
Yeah. Okay.
And Chase gets it in. And then the
tip joint.
And then the second time they got in the field goal range, it was another dropped interception that Chase was there for. Fam, they was not close.
No, they was close.
It was not close.
You can't say losing a game in the third quarter is not a close game.
It was not close. And I'm not coming in here because I didn't even say the score. I said the 16. I'm not coming in here and talk about the 400 yards. Was it great to see? Sure. Because guess what we've seen for the past 3 years? Not that. So the fact that we fired the offensive coordinator and we featured the tight end that you drafted over Creed Humphrey, yeah, I want to see that.
That's an indictment on Tomlin though too, yo.
I want to see that. Because why weren't we? How many times I come on this show and say, yo, why are we ignoring the tight ends? Why? And I know he was hurt. And I know he was hurt, but we got backup tight ends. We didn't throw it to any of them. And we opened this game up with play action down the seam, middle of the field. 29 yards.
So we're not going to give no credence to the fact that it was the Bengals defense at all. They the worst passing defense in the league.
Yo, here's the thing. Y'all call Kenny mid so much. Do it matter?
Yes.
No, it don't. You can't move the goalposts like that.
Mid can be good against mid. Yes.
He hasn't been good, period.
That's my point.
He wasn't that
so my point is against a bad defense.
He's been bad against good defenses and mediocre. He's just been bad.
What was he yesterday though?
He was cool. Good? He was cool. There's no way that you look at that game and say, yo, Kenny was bad. No, Kenny was not bad. Kenny was not bad yesterday.
7 out of 10. He played well. But
from what I seen, ain't shit changing in a game, in a week, or this season.
Like his talent.
But the fact that we got rid of Matt Canada and he played better, yes, that's a positive. And there's no way that y'all can yell at me and make me feel any kind of way about how Kenny played yesterday.
I didn't say he played well. I'm just saying that it was
the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. Because when you look at who,
Chris Boswell still was your leading scorer.
Hey, at least my kicker can still kick.
Changed that much.
At least my kicker can still kick.
Hey, man. Good thing we got to rely on something like that.
You just said that you don't trust him. You will have to rely on him.
We
you
don't
will
have to rely on him.
Why? What's the difference? Because Todd Monken's upstairs?
Yo,
no, you will have to rely on him in the playoffs, and you know it. That's why you're worried. That's why you're worried.
I know you happy.
This ain't the first time that y'all had the number one scoring offense in the league and go into playoffs and score 10 points, 12 points, and lose. Bounce. Bye.
I
saw that.
Which but for which? So what?
Saw that.
I can't take away from the game. What you taking from the game though? On some road. What you taking away from the game? Offensively and defensively.
Offensively, the fact that one, let's start with the running game. It don't matter who it was. We've been on the road the last 4 weeks, 150 plus 4 straight weeks. Coincides with Broderick Jones. I like the way Najee ran yesterday. He ran hard yesterday. He heard everybody. Yo, nigga, you shouldn't start. Oh, word, bet. I like that. That run that should have been stopped at 4 that he ran for 20. I like that. That's what Jalen can't do. And that's why you need both of them.
But I've seen Jalen do that. I've seen Jalen break tackles.
Not he can break tackles. They both break tackles. I said that. That's AFC North shit right there. Can't fucking tackle me. Not today.
Helmet off though, yo. He an AFC North player, yo.
I don't care if he don't take his helmet. I don't know what none of them niggas look like. They all got helmets on. I don't know none of them niggas look like. You know what I mean? But continuing with that, to the past game, look, I'm not expecting leaps and bounds. It's the same system-ish. It's just the fact that, and Jalen spoke to this after the game, they did not have a willingness to throw the ball down the field. He said that. That's the difference. We just did not call it. That's an indictment on Matt, and that's an indictment on Mike because he stayed around too fucking long. Mm-hmm. He stayed around too damn long knowing that.
Matt, 16,
more came out.
With Matt, 16 points a game. Without Matt.
Here's the thing. If we move the ball like this, we keep moving the ball like this. Hey, we found some magic juju. The point's going to come. Should have been more. Deontay.
I thought it was going to be more against the Bengals defense.
Should have been more.
Like they got a good one, but you're right.
Should have been more. Or you look at it like, yo, all right, they can't score against our defense. Yo, 16 enough. We didn't run a play after that onside kick. Didn't need to. Mr. Let's stack wins no matter how they look, unless you a Steelers fan. Then it matters on how the game looks. But on the flip side, it don't matter how they look. No, what?
Huh? Don't compare to us, bro.
Nah, but stacking wins is stacking wins, right? Stacking wins is stacking wins, right?
Okay, yo, just last
but week, it don't matter.
But it don't matter. Totally yo, y'all amnesia.
But it don't matter. Okay. But it don't matter. All right. It don't matter, right? It don't matter with us. But stacking wins and stacking wins matter. You on mute zero. You on mute zero. It don't matter how they look.
I know you happy about that. I know you happy about that schedule.
It don't matter.
I know you happy as shit about that schedule, though, ain't you?
Yo, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I didn't make it.
Actually, you made it.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it. But I also told y'all prior to the season that it was going to be this.
It was going to be what?
The win total. You said we wasn't getting 5, nigga.
Y'all only got 7 wins. The season not over.
Only got okay. What you think we gonna lose every? We gonna lose out.
I think I can still lose. I think I can still lose out. No, I didn't say that. I think I can still lose 3 more games though.
We gonna lose out.
Man, let me go on mute.
I can still think I can lose 3 more games.
Nah, don't go on mute. Nah, talk, speak.
Colts,
say it.
Colts, Ravens, and
we not y'all.
Who else is the other team? Well, I can't say the Bengals now.
Patriots.
No, I can't say the Bengals now because
and the Bengals.
So yeah, I can see y'all losing 2 more games.
Okay, that would still put us at 6.
That's gonna put you on the playoff.
That's still 6 losses. Y'all said we was gonna have 10, 11.
Okay,
Mike Tomlin not.
I was wrong.
Yeah, come on,
niggas miss Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson.
Talk to me.
Winning 16-10 versus Jake Brown.
Hey,
improvement, baby.
Stacking wins don't matter though.
They was in a
stacking matters don't win.
With Jake Brown.
Stackers don't. The stacking wins don't win, but they don't matter.
Talk about the defense, bro. Can we talk about
what do you mean we just lost?
Y'all just lost.
What are you talking about?
Last week.
Okay.
He wasn't even, his whole tone was different.
Y'all just won one
because
game.
We lost and we won a game that offensively, the fact that we used the middle of the field, Kenny looked like a more confident quarterback. He didn't hesitate throwing it down the field. He hit a couple big shots, more than a couple big shots.
His safety blanket was back, Project Pat.
So never been a safety blanket. We never the season is different now after the Bengals win.
No, it's just one time. If I could have got to that,
DTR, we forgot about all that.
So y'all all in the locker room.
We beat Jake Brown about to be back. Price of the break is back up now. Let's go.
Over Jake Brown, y'all dancing. Come on, man.
Y'all might lose to Arizona, bro. Y'all, these games are tough.
They ain't losing no goddamn Arizona. I don't know. You see what Arizona looked yesterday?
Did you see how Pittsburgh looked yesterday? How did they look?
You're right.
They played Jake Browning, yo. Like they didn't play Tom Brady, my nigga. They was in a one possession game with a backup quarterback who don't know what he's doing out there. Clearly, if he didn't throw that pick in their red zone, goddamn, we might be talking about a different ending. But if it was a fifth,
y'all defense do what they gotta do, man. Y'all get them Tommy turnovers.
I like the defense, man.
Week.
You've never heard me talk bad about y'all defense, go, or y'all coaching, or y'all culture. That's why I be saying, how you be trying to act like niggas hating on you or your team? Like I'm just saying, Kenny sucks and your offense is mid.
Well,
everything else is lit.
Run all of this back, and that'll explain why I say what I say.
Why? Because I said you're a mid team. Sko, you're beating backup quarterbacks.
If we didn't,
stop acting like you doing.
If we didn't, we beat y'all too.
You did. I've never taken that from you.
So at the tone,
you won a division game.
Ain't that the goal? Keys, ain't that the goal? You got to win the game. You got to win.
I gotta win. I give y'all the credit for beating us, but
you gotta fucking win. If we came in here and lost to Jake Browning, oh my God, I wouldn't be. I can't talk now. If we lost, God, I would have had to move the show too. But I would have had to move it.
Doing all the talking. We wasn't even talking. You was doing it for us.
I was talking
this shit last week. You said you was done last week, nigga.
Done with what?
Done with team.
You said you was you ain't hit your last week.
You said they're mid and you want a better
I said Kenny was mid. I said Kenny was mid. But so what? I can't come and say, yo, he didn't look like complete mid. I can't say that. How's it an excuse? How's it an excuse?
Talk about, you said before the season we was only going to win. Nigga, y'all
didn't y'all say that? Didn't y'all say that?
We
did you or did you not say that?
Can we take the other circumstances like you did with the O-line and Greg Roman? Can we add verbals to it?
We just started playing a backup. We played the backup quarterback the last 2 weeks. That was it.
And that's 2 games that y'all would have lost without the backup quarterbacks.
I've seen what we do to Joe. I've seen what we do to Joe Burrow. Like,
you mean that same game yesterday? Y'all would have beat Joe Burrow, but that's the same way y'all played yesterday. They would have beat y'all by 2 touchdowns. They would have beat y'all by 2 touchdowns yesterday. So Joe Burrow was playing.
I don't think so because I've seen Joe Burrow against our defense
tomorrow with Jake Browning throwing to him.
Come on, yo. They would have beat you by 2 touchdowns.
That's cool.
And the crazy part about it, Jake Browning was waiting. He kept on. They were sitting on the flats. I don't know why he kept throwing that ball to the flat all game, all day long. And it was going to come. It was eventually going to happen because he kept doing it over and over and over again. I say this is retarded, yo. He wanted to lose the game. I mean, good win. Y'all 7-4. Y'all should win y'all next 2 at home against.
So this was a Ravens
against combined 4 against teams that's combined 4.
A Raven takeover on the segment. I didn't. No. Me no.
Nigga, I was gone for 5 minutes. Nigga. I didn't. I thought you had
it was the other 2 too. Like it was.
I went upstairs, nigga.
Which is fine. Hey, y'all got it.
I thought
y'all got it. Y'all got it,
bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was upstairs. I honestly thought you got through your shit.
No,
I was just.
It's cool.
Trying to interrupt.
It's cool because I knew it was going to be like this. I knew exactly what I was going to walk into. Yo, it's just Jake. It's just State Farm. I know it.
Mute, bro.
I know it. You don't have to go on mute. You don't have to go on mute. You don't have to go on mute. But I knew what it was going to be because it's just Jake Browning. I knew what it was going to be.
All right, so you tell me what it is.
It's not just Jake Browning. It's not just Jake Browning.
I don't give a fuck who we play, dog. I don't give a fuck.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is, it's not. It wasn't like it wasn't. They never had.
I do not care
to win. They had a chance.
They did not. They didn't. I literally told you how they got in the red zone. It was 2 fucking lucky plays. That's it.
But they was there.
Man, they was there. They was drop picks. They was lucky. It was fucking lucky.
So the drop picks gave them a chance to win the game, right or wrong.
Yo, they only scored once. They scored 1 time, yo. It's cool. It's cool. Defense. Fuck with y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Hold teams to under 15 points. I don't care who the quarterback is. That's why you get played to play defense. Stop them. Because if you didn't, hey, it'd be a world of trouble. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Deontay, you got 1 that was a touchdown. Tomlin, you gotta challenge that. For a team that don't put up a lot of points, when you see that, you gotta challenge that off the rip on the road. You gotta make that.
He said I didn't get the chance to count the steps. That's all wild. It's like I didn't get the chance to count the 3. I was like, yo, just throw the challenge flag.
So just throw it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Just throw it. But Deontay, yeah, you got 3 feet in, but dog, just help yourself out and just hold on to the ball. Just hold on to the ball, man. I love y'all, yo.
I love y'all defense too, Sco. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing about the defense.
I love y'all.
You ain't gonna hear me say nothing bad about that defense, yo.
Deontay
once
makes
I saw that
game.
interception, I said it's rap.
Deontay makes this game completely different if he catches that, because then it's not just 16 points.
Can you talk about Deontay?
The effort on that, you know what's going on. Well, he's good now because we won and he got some yards, so he's good now. But in the beginning of the game, he still has some leftover irritation from whatever happened last week and whatever happened with him and Minka.
What's your opinion as a Steelers fan? His effort that he gave on the
that was
live ball.
No, that was bullshit.
Because
the fact that he didn't see it, and let's say you didn't see the fumble. You didn't see people running.
He didn't even run.
You didn't run. Once you started seeing people run around you like shit was still active, you still didn't run.
Can you accept him saying, "Oh, at least we got the win"? Because nigga, in that moment, you didn't give a fuck about the win.
No, not him. Not him.
Is that who Najee was talking about last week, Scott?
I think Najee was talking about a bunch of people.
Do you sit him for a drive Sunday? What's your point? If you coach Tom, what would you do?
I would have said
not talented enough to do that, bro.
We can't. We're thin at wide receiver. So we can't. I
don't give a fuck who.
It would have been.
I'm sitting.
It should have been when it happened. Like when it happened, that's when it should have happened. Like in game, couple drives. Yeah, you guys. I seen him do it against Buffalo 2 years ago when he had the real bad drop problem, like the real bad drop problems. They pulled his ass in the middle of that game. Nah, a little different situation now, but I would have sat him down for a couple drives because you can't do that. Sends a bad message.
I mean, especially because of the first drive in the game. You probably couldn't. I wouldn't do it in the game because you're in the middle of the game. You need to. But the first drive against the team that you're supposed to blow at home, I'm sitting your ass down.
Well, that's cool. I'm cool with that, and it sends a bad message because you sat Chooks Okoroa for going at a coach, and he was going at a coach, and it extended through the whole week. But it's the talent thing. He dealt with AB. He deals with people who show that they have a talent level that I got to treat. But that can't happen. That can't happen.
I know if they had AB third on that depth chart or somebody who could come in and challenge him for snaps, Tomlin would say this is goofy.
Oh, if we had people past George, like we got Allen Robinson, we got Allen, no. I'll deal with you another way in my own, but benching you, I'm trying to win these games.
You ain't gonna be here next year. That's what we're gonna do.
That's another thing.
That's another thing. Deal with you.
Yo, it's the second year of that 2-year deal. He's not coming back.
And that tape ain't taping, yo. I'm sorry. Nope. Like he's talented, but that tape you ain't getting big money.
That part that you just said right there, I think if I had to be in his brain, that's why he's pissed. He knows that tape is bullshit.
George Pickens the same way. Nigga, I'm running these routes. I'm having. Now
George is yeah. Same but shit. Deontay, and a lot of it is, he's getting missed. Kenny's been missing all year. But Deontay, when he does find you, defense is the cornerbacks are making plays on the ball. They get paid to do that. You get paid because they 50-50 balls. You got to come down with those. And then your tape is look different because, these guys not dumb. They know what Kenny is, right? They're not going to hold everything against you, but the time that the ball is in your vicinity, you're still not coming down with it most of the time. So, yeah, the tape looks bad. So, I know why he's pissed because he know he ain't coming back. He probably don't want to come back. But you got to be mad at yourself. And then let's compound that with not showing effort. Yeah, you might be back. You might be Juju. You might have to come back. Because the market might not be what you think it's going to be.
But he just got this only is second year to that contract though, right? It
was only a 2-year deal.
Oh, it was only a 2-year deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was only a 2-year deal. So
yeah.
I can see why.
So he a free agent after this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what the attitude about now.
Oh no, I understood it when it happened, but you just gotta. I don't like using the word professional because I've been known to spaz out a couple times. But you got to channel it different. Me go out on the field like focus, you
think he's excited about Matt Canada being gone, or does everybody is, or does he still look at Kenny and be like,
I think everybody is. I think Kenny had to think about what you think of what he was throwing yesterday or who it was going. Kenny had to do that yesterday. He had to. If he didn't, and then you say, add on top of that, it is the Bengals defense, and Matt's gone. What's the holdup? If he didn't do that, if Pat is running wide open down the middle of the field and you can't connect, oh, you talking about a conversation. Now it's like, oh, damn. Was it Matt or was it Kenny? Just for this week alone, for right now, you can say it was Matt. Kenny had to have that performance yesterday. Had to. Because if it didn't look that way, if he came back out with another 156 passing yards, it was going.
What's the stat? What's the final stat line? Again, one more time.
It was I got it up. So it's right here. He was 24 for 33, 72% completion percentage, 278 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 2 sacks.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Skull, as far as the total offense, the use of the tight end, throwing over the middle. Honestly, I think Kenny's not talented enough for him to be force feeding anybody. He needs to be spreading the ball out. Whoever's open's open. Whoever gets the ball gets the ball. And I think that was kind of the situation yesterday. It wasn't. It was a pretty spread out target list.
Yeah.
Fryer moved with 11, Pickens with 5, Deontay with 8, and then you had your check down option. So
yeah.
But at the same token, you ain't playing for yards, nigga. You playing for points. You could have 800 total yards. Because I got 10 points. You got 10 points.
I say that about y'all. I say about the shoulda, but
anybody
that should have been a touchdown. And now this conversation is different. Now, hey, I honestly think, and this is a big if this offense is going to sustain drives. We didn't have a 3-and-out yesterday. Like, you got to talk about y'all. I know y'all 9-3, offense, high power, MVP. It ain't the same conversation with me over here. So the small wins mean something.
I get you.
To go through a game and not have a 3-and-out after that's all we did, the defense spoke to that. TJ said, hey, why were y'all playing? Yo, we weren't on the field that much.
Skull, I say this with love. I want you to get back to Big Ben levels. I don't want to have to hear you talk every week about a mid-ass quarterback that sucks and have to sit there and lie to the people and act like this nigga is better than what he is. I want you to be delivered from Eva. Seriously.
Hey.
Because you had Big Ben. You don't deserve this, nigga. You over here cap?
Nah, if I
understand because I be capping too, nigga. James Prochet, I had to see
only thing I can is
I had to lie.
Yo, I've said he's mid. I'm not going no more than that. He's mid. I'm not going no more than that because that's still my quarterback. And he's not Mason yet. He's not Mason yet.
You was asking for Mason last week, nigga.
I was asking for anybody. Yo, did you? But here's the thing that people got to realize, and we got more games to get to, but yo, you can change your mind. Like, it's a week. These games are week to week. Yo,
no, yeah, I say, trust me, I say somebody suck. I say somebody suck one week and then they come out at 350. I mean, I can't say they
you
suck.
see what I'm saying now? He ain't that. He ain't that.
I'll be saying though.
But yo, you suck this week. Yo, you play better this. Yo, the shit changes week to week, y'all. Like,
no, it's not you suck this week. It's nigga, he sucks. And with you is Kenny's not mid. He's better than
here's
this
my thing. All right, no.
But hey,
I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna ask this question. Let's say he hovers around. Let's say he hovers around what he completed yesterday, around 20 to 25 completions, 250. But now you adding people catching touchdowns. The outlook is different.
Yeah, but that hasn't happened yet, and that hasn't been shown in his career yet.
We gotta let it happen now. It might be a post post BC before Christ.
Because we talk, the only reason I'm talking is because
baby steps.
Only reason I was talking because you said you were talking about Kenny's performance and the difference, and I was like,
it was a difference.
Different, but it wasn't that difference. It was a difference,
but it was. It was a big difference. No, it was a big difference.
Points matter.
Yeah, it was a big difference. Yeah, it was a big difference.
You know how dreams worth more than money?
Not even the 400
matter more than yards.
Not even we wasn't getting yards. How you gonna get points without? We wasn't even getting yards, fam. We wasn't getting yards.
Y'all got the same amount of points with the yards. We wasn't without the yards.
That was defense. Yo, we wasn't getting yards. You got to move the ball in this league. You got to.
I hear you.
There's no way around it.
I'm interested to see the bigger sample size with the new offensive coordinator going forward, though.
That's all. And it's a good step. You got new offensive coordinator and a new play caller. Yeah, you know what I mean?